Welcome to Rally Hunt Club. Now, this episode we're going to talk about fire, but not anything to do with prescribed fire. I am walking through what happened to our club. Now, I got a call, as you can see, burned, still smothering in some places. Now, I got a call from a neighbor, a good buddy of ours that lives around our property. The phone conversation went something like this: "What you guys doing burning up there, finding fire breaks?" I said, "Burning? We're not doing any burning." He said, "Well, part of your lease is on fire." And man, when he said that, my heart just sank, because I didn't know what he was talking about. So I told him that we weren't burning and to call the community service as fast as he could. Well, he did. Luckily it didn't burn but a little bit, but we had a feeder and a camera in here and some tree stands and a tent, so I'm fixing to check on them, see how they are. But anyway, three things going for us of what it looks like. First of all, we had a neighbor that could tell us it was on fire. The second thing is, luckily it wasn't a very windy day, so it looks like a pretty prescribed type burn fire, as you can see, one that you could do. So he called me back, and then the both Dodge and Bleckley County Community Service Fire Department responded pretty quick, and they got a dozer out here with a plow on it, and they plowed a fire break around it, and it looks like we might have lost 30, maybe 20, 30 acres worth of woods. But then again, like I said, it's just a prescribed burn, and it's just the understory of the understories of the tree canopy. So we're looking like we're okay. And this is Reality Hunt Club. I wanted to share this with you guys because this episode was obviously not planned. And I want to thank my neighbor. I want to thank the fire departments for getting out here, because nobody's up here. It could have just kept burning and burned the whole lease down, and that would have been an interesting hunting season coming up. So anyway, stay tuned and let me take some video and check our equipment out and make sure it's all right. And I'm filming this as I'm walking through it. I still see some smoldering fires. So this is definitely a interesting way to start off the year. But it looks like we're going to be okay, and it looks like nothing's too seriously hurt. And this actually might be good for some fresh growth that the deer and turkeys might like. So thanks for watching Reality Hunt Club. Alright, I'm at our feed station, and unbelievable. Luckily the feed station's been here so long that deer and turkey had scraped away all the pine straw. Because as you can see, this is a pretty pine, there's no hardwoods, it's dominated by pines. And because they scraped all the pine straw away with bare dirt, and as you can see, the feeder's still throwing corn. And this burn's been 3 days ago. And there's the camera's still taking photos. So it looks like this camera and this feed station is okay. And we'll go check on the tower stand. But I have a bad feeling about my buddy's tent. So we'll go over there and check on that in just a minute. So we're coming up on my buddy's tent. Now he put this tent over here. It's about 500 yards from that feed station, and it don't look like the tent made it. Sorry, Chuck. But anyway, it's about 500 yards from the feed station. It's in between. Somebody's trying to call me. It's in between the feed station and the field and where they like to roost over there. But as you can see, the tent didn't make it. And looks like after reviewing all the burns and all our equipment, this is the only thing that didn't make it. Even the chairs inside the tent are burnt up. Sorry, Chuck, but we're very lucky you didn't. That was your camera and my feeder, so we're lucky we didn't lose that. So anyway, oh boy, the joys of running a hunting club. Apparently the community fire station thinks it might have been a lightning storm, and a couple days it sat there and smothered and just festered in the ground, and eventually it caught hold. Or it looks like somebody might have been throwing a cigarette off the road. To me, that's my opinion. It looks like somebody threw a cigarette off, and we're in very dry conditions right now. So, man, oh man, it looks like deer have been through here already. They're definitely walking around the fire break. So, who knows? Either cigarette or lightning strike. But this is something you just can't plan for. You definitely want to put your feeders and your cameras out. And this is just the reality of running the hunt club. And thanks for watching Reality Hunt Club, and hopefully we won't have any more episodes like this.